do you get when talent meets timing and a whole lot of persistence? Get a business born before graduation and a brand that speaks for itself. Hi, Okwe, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Hi, Fatima.
How did your friend and family react when you first started selling your pieces?
I got nice support from my family. For my friends, yes, I did too.
You've grown your business using WhatsApp and referrals. Can you share how you made that work effectively?
Yes, consistency.
What advice would you give to students who want to turn a creative skill into a business?
Know how to do what you do well.
What are those things you do to build trust with your customers?
Solving a problem.
How important is customer service in maintaining credibility as a student business owner?
You see, the experience that people have with a brand, it lingers in their mind.
Campus Hustlers with Fatima, Zakariyya.
What do you get when talent meets timing and a whole lot of persistence? Get a business born before graduation and a brand that speaks for itself. Hi, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Campus Hustlers, your weekly dose of entrepreneurial spirit unfiltered. I'm your host, Fatima Zakariyya. I am an entrepreneur, a corporate event anchor, a voice over it, and of course, I am a podcaster. Joining me on today's episode of Campus Hustlers is Asaolu Victory Opemipo, a 200-level microbiology student at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, and the creative force behind Adino Jewelry, a fast-growing brand known for its elegant jewelry collections and handcrafted beaded masterpieces. From crafting her first beads as a child to launching a business in secondary school, Ope's passion for jewelry has always been deeply personal. What began as a hobby turned into a thriving venture as she started selling her handmade pieces to classmates and gradually built a loyal client base. Today, Adino Jewelry offers more than just accessories. Ope provides personalized jewelry consultations and event styling services, helping clients choose pieces that reflect their personality and enhance their confidence. Her entrepreneurial journey is marked by resilience and growth. Whether it's executing a bulk custom bracelet order on a tight deadline or mastering the use of WhatsApp marketing and customer referrals to grow her brand, Ope has proven to be a resourceful and committed student entrepreneur. Her story is one of creativity, consistency, and a genuine love for craftsmanship. Hi, Ope, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Hi, Fatima. How are you doing? It's good to be here.
I'm fine, thank you, and I'm so happy we are doing this. I mean, we've been postponing this for far too long.
I know, right? I remember telling you that the day we finally have the podcast, I'm going to dance.
I will have a very peaceful sleep tonight because we've been postponing this God knows how long.
I'm actually really happy we're doing this today.
All right, then, like I said, it's good to have you on the podcast. Okay, so tell us, let's start this way. Can you take us back to when you first discovered your love for jewelry making?
Okay, so there was this time back in 2018. We were going to travel down to the village for a family gathering, and then I remember telling my mom, oh yeah, mommy, I'm going to make my necklace and my earrings and all of that. And I actually did. I went to the market, I got the beads, and then I sat down and then I made them. So there, I just found out that, okay, I actually like doing this thing. It was just something I enjoyed, and then it came naturally. I remember in junior secondary school too, there was this time we're given an assignment in home economics, and then we were asked to make something, just do something. Then I came with a cute purple necklace, beaded necklace. So right from an early age, I just found out that bead and making jewelry is something I love doing. It's a part of me and it's something I enjoy and appreciate.
Wow, interesting. I love that. Okay, so tell us, how did your friend and family react when you first started selling your pieces? I mean, you were monetizing your skill. How did they react?
Okay, my family was really not a problem at all because my mom herself, she's an entrepreneur, so it was really not hard. She was very supportive. I remember when I started, my sister was also there. We started together, but she left me along the line. So it was actually nice. I got nice support from my family. For my friends, yes, I did too. My first customers, yes, they were. So I got good support from my family. I got good support from my friends, and now and always I'll continue to appreciate them.
Wow, interesting. Shout out to them. Okay, so now, I'm curious. What inspired inspired the name Adino Jewelry?
Okay, what inspired the name Adino Jewelry? Nice question. So there was this day I was reading through a book, and then I saw the name among many other names, and then it stood out. I was like, Adino. And then I did my research on the name. It was something that resonated well with me and the brand, and then the whole vision and mission. And I said, oh my God, this is it.
Wow. What's the meaning behind the name? Can you share?
Okay, Adino means strong. Adino means large. Adino means empowered.
Is it a Nigerian name?
No, it's not. It's not a Nigerian name. I know I've gotten questions like, is your name Adino? And I'm like, no, my name is Opemipo. All those meaning amongst many other meaning of Adino is just what Adino Jewelry is about. It's about empowering people. It's about helping people. It's about making your journey seamless and then giving you the best of experience you can get, from getting your jewelry pieces to the consultation session down to having the best look.
Interesting. I love that. Down to having the best look. All right, so Obe, tell us, can you share the challenges you faced when starting out, especially as a student, those challenges you faced?
Yes, definitely. I faced challenges as a student, coupled with the fact that I started really early. So there was this time I had a bulk order, and then I was to deliver in a very short period of time. The time was not enough, and then I had to deliver. I had schoolwork then, intense schoolwork. It was not a funny time at all. So then what I did was I tried to read and at the same time make the order. I'm happy though, I delivered. I was looking at the picture some days ago and I just smiled. I was like, oh yes, I did it. So yes, I faced challenges like this, trying to handle and balance school work with others. So yes, those challenges have been there.
Wow. All right, so tell us, you've grown your business using WhatsApp and referrals. Can you share how you made that work effectively?
Is consistency. Yes, it's consistency with it. So starting out, it was just trying to be out there, putting the product out there, letting people know that, okay, this is what I do, this is what Adino Jewelry is about, and everything. But I had to be consistent for it to be able to sum up to something.
Wow, interesting. So now, talking about consistency, as a student, how do you balance schoolwork, both marketing and fulfilling orders?
Okay, for me, it's about proper time management and strategic planning. Yeah, so I have to allocate time for basically everything I'm doing and also plan how I want to do them.
Wow, interesting. So now tell us, what advice would you give to students who want to turn a creative skill into a business like you?
Is be very, very knowledgeable on what you want to do. Be knowledgeable on what you're doing. Be very skillful. Know how to do what you do well and learn the required skills necessary to be able to do it even better. So if you have to learn human relationships, if you have to learn marketing, if you have to learn sales, if you need to read books, if you need to go on YouTube to watch videos, learn it, because the generation we are now, the world we are now, needs and is in demand of valuable people. Only those who give value are those who actually have a good place in this generation that we are now. You have to give value. You have to be solving a problem. So the advice I'll give them is know your work and know it well. Invest the time, invest the energy, invest everything you can to be very, very skillful in what you do.
Interesting. I really love this. Only those who give value have a place. This is beautiful. This is a golden advice Okpe is giving us. Okay, Okpe, so far so good. Can you share with us the lessons you've learned so far as entrepreneurship is concerned?
I've learned that consistency is not as easy as we hear, especially with the fact that there will be a time when you won't see the results you want to see. You want to see sales, you want your customer base to grow. There's a certain time where it might not work, it might not be looking like it, and then you just have to stay consistent. I've learned that you have to have a very strong passion and desire to grow for what you're doing to be able to stay consistent, and also discipline. Yes, entrepreneurship has taught me that.
Wow, discipline, that stood out for me. I love that. Okay, so now let's talk success stories. What has been your proudest moment as a business owner so far?
There have been a lot of milestones, but one particular one I want to talk about is there was this time I got an order and then it was late in the night. I just got a call and then the person was telling me, okay, I want this, and then I need it the next day. And on a normal day, that takes 2 working days or 3 working days to deliver, and I'm to deliver it in a day or even less than a day. And I told the person, I was like, okay, you're going to get your order tomorrow. There was a confidence for me then. Then that night, I remember calling my supplier, and then he was like, no, that particular material is not available. I said, okay, give me other suppliers number. He gave me, I was calling, making different calls. Finally, I was able to place an order, but then my order was to come in the morning, early in the morning. It did not come till in the afternoon, and I was to deliver in the evening. So it finally came. I remember going back home, rushing, making it, doing everything, and long story short, yes, I was able to deliver it. I got to the park because it was going outside where I'm based. So I was able to deliver it, and I was so happy because it was a very, very tight situation then. But the fact that, okay, we did it, we pulled this through, yay, that's one of it.
Wow, interesting. I really love that. I mean, it's not easy. I know that if somebody even told you then that you can actually deliver something that is supposed to take 2 working days in a day, like in few hours, you would have doubted that person. But that's because you've never been in such situation. I love that. Okay, so now, Okpe, let's talk future vision. Where do you see yourself after graduation? I mean, there are a whole lot of students who, even now that they are yet to graduate, they have been saying that, no, I am not working with my degree. I'm going to face my business real time after graduation. Some people will say they want to combine both. As for you, what do you want to do after graduation?
Okay, Adino Jewelry is beyond something for just now. It's here to help people. It's here to give value. It's here to solve problems. It's here to make and give people the best experience they can have in their beauty journey. So if I'm going to use my certificate or further in business, definitely I'm further in business. Adino Jewelry is moving forward. If I'm using my certificates, I'll stay quiet on that one.
Alright, I won't force it. Let's leave it as that. Okay, so it has really been an amazing time with you as far as the first segment of the podcast is concerned. But then quickly, before we dive into the second segment of the podcast, where can listeners find you? For those people who would love to connect with you, where can they find you?
Okay, for those who would love to connect with me, my Instagram page, Adino Jewelry. Yes, it's very easy to connect with me there.
Thank you so much for that. All right, listeners, we are about to dive into the second segment of the podcast. Okpe and I are going to be talking about the topic building trust and credibility as a young entrepreneur. We are going to talk about something every entrepreneur faces. And what is that thing? Earning trust. Yes. Opemipo is going to be sharing how she builds credibility, handles skepticism, and keeps her customers coming back, even as a young entrepreneur. Opemipo, are you ready for the segment?
Yes, I am.
All right, so let's start this way. As a young entrepreneur, did you ever feel people doubted your skill or took you less seriously because of your age?
Because of my age, I don't know. But if there was a point where, okay, I felt that people doubted me, my skill, yes, there has been that moment for me. I think one was when I started. I remember my friends would tell me, this product is too expensive. I can just go and get it in the market. And I'll be like, oh my God. Okay, go get it then. But anyways, beyond many other years, I've had my own share of it.
So what was your first experience with needing to prove yourself to a customer or client?
Okay, so there was this time I had to make a bridal jewelry and everything was set. So I sent the first sample to my customer and then he was like, no, he does not like it. So he said I should do it all over from beginning. Oh my God, that it was not funny. And I remember trying to explain to him, okay, how this and this and this and this is, but no. Did I do it from the start? Yes. I did. So yes, I've had times when I've had to.
All right. So, Okpe, tell us, what specific things do you do to build trust with your customers? What are those things you do to build trust with your customers?
Okay, solving people's problem, my customer base. What are the problems they are facing? How can I help them? How can Adino Jewelry come in for them? How can Adino Jewelry help them solve that problem? How can Adino Jewelry make things better for them? So, yes.
Okay, so Okpe, tell us, have testimonials or word of mouth played a big role in helping people believe in your brand?
Yes, it has. It has. I remember this time I got a text and then the person was telling me of how a friend of his told him about Adino Jewelry and then he wants to order for some certain things and then many others has happened. So yes, word of mouth and testimonials, and then I'll continue to be grateful to everyone who have continued to love and support Adino Jewelry.
Interesting. Okay, so now tell us, how important is customer service in maintaining credibility as a student business owner?
Customer service is extremely important. You see, the experience that people have with a brand, it lingers in their mind even without them knowing. So if you had a bad experience with a brand, let's say you wanted to order for something online and then the process was just terrible, the next time you want to order for something online, it will just come back to you and you'll be like, oh no, I have to find another option. Customer service creates an experience and a memory in the mind of your customer, of you and of your brand. It is important to let people know that they are important. It is important to let people know that you know that they are important by giving them the best service ever. Starting from pre-order down to post-order, everything has to be seamless. So customer service is key.
Interesting. Customer service is key. Okay, so now tell us, what advice would you give to other young people trying to gain trust as they build their business? What advice do you have for them?
Number one, building your skill, learning the right things you have to learn, researching the right things, and also being consistent. It's not that one day you're in their faces and the next day you're not, and then another day you come again and then you go. Consistency have a role imprinting your thoughts in the minds of people. Yes, it does that. So the moment they just hear of, oh my god, Adino Jewelry. Oh yes, I remember, I know that brand. So yes, and I also say be customer centric. It's all about them.
Great. All right, Okpe, it has really been an amazing time with you. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
All right, hustlers, that's all we have for you today. I hope this episode ignites your entrepreneurial fire. Rate and review this podcast using the hashtag Campus Hustlers on all social media platforms. If you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button now. Until next week, stay hungry, stay focused, and keep hustling. Bye-bye.
Campus Hustlers with Fatima Zakariyya.